Nobody needs me. I need you. By Percy Walked, Kodiverse. When they left the thrill ride of love, Annabeth was still clutching Percy's arm, the shield grasped in her other hand. And the silence was heavy. Aside from the occasional scraping when their ticket to the underworld dropped too low to the ground, hardly any words passed between the two. Percy fidgeted with his pen. Annabeth grunted and readjusted her grip. I can carry that, you know, Percy awkwardly stated. You don't think I can do it myself? He ignored when it dragged in the dirt again. When they reached Waterland's entrance, Percy accidentally dug his nails too deep into the cap of his ballpoint pen, flinging it off. The sword shot out and sent Annabeth stumbling back, the shield hitting the pavement with a clang. She lost her hold of his arm and finally snapped, Will you please be careful? The edge of the sentence echoed across the park. Percy took a step back in surprise. Whoa, Annabeth! I'm sorry. It was an accident. When she groaned in response and scooped the shield back up, he cocked his head to the left. Is everything okay? The daughter of Athena sighed. We need to get back and make sure Ares didn't knock Grover's horns off. Come on. Before she could turn around, Percy grabbed her arm. Hey, you can talk to me. We're friends now, right? She only stared in response. She must have agreed with him, though, because when he reached for the shield and lowered it to the ground, she didn't put up a fight. Instead, Annabeth did something Percy didn't expect. She cried. She slid into his arms and her body racked with sobs. And he just stood there, like an idiot. Her cries quieted into whimpers, and he came to his senses, lifting an arm to gently pat her on the back. Hey, it's okay. I'm sure Grover still has his horns. Besides, Ares had like 5 burgers on his plate. I doubt he's angry. Annabeth leaned back, wiping her face and sniffling. If this is your way of comforting people, it isn't very effective. Now, Percy hadn't been a demigod for a very long time. Last Saturday, to be exact. But in all his time spent with Athena's strongest daughter, he had never expected her to be vulnerable around him like this. Besides the tunnel, where he was quite literally dying, she'd always seemed so confident. Even then, she'd kept her shoulders squared. He wasn't really sure where to go from here. Luckily, she spoke first. In the last 24 hours, you have sacrificed your life for me, more times than weeks you've been at camp. I'm starting to think you have a death wish. Oh man, she was standing really close to him. Was that intentional? Should he kiss her? She thought for a moment, scrunching her nose. I guess I'm just adjusting. You know, to us being friends. And I really don't want you to die before I get the chance to fully adjust. Definitely don't kiss her. That would be weird. He liked the way his newfound friend looked right now. The glitter in her eyes. The shine of red on her nose from crying into his shoulder. She smelled like lemongrass. He didn't really consider the fact that he had a crush on her. The thought wouldn't dawn on him for a long time. Seaweed brain? I'm kind of opening myself up to you right now. Oh, right. Sorry. He chuckled in response. Got lost in thought. He looked down at his shoes and kicked a rock a few inches away. I wouldn't like to die either. You know, before really being your friend. He looked back up at her and caught her staring. He could have sworn she flushed. Just don't go sitting in any more golden chair traps, okay? Or fighting monsters when you're poisoned. She turned and bent down to pick the shield back up. You got it, wise girl. Annabeth paused when she heard the nickname, then smiled and grabbed Ares' prized possession. Percy didn't know why, but he reached for her free hand. She took it. They walked like this, hand in hand, out of the amusement park and down the sidewalk. Maybe it was because he felt drawn to Annabeth. Or maybe it was because he could tell she wanted to be close to him. Either way, it was a mutual agreement to stay linked until they reached the entrance to the diner. They lingered out in front for a few seconds, basking in each other before having to go in. They were alive, and they were more connected than ever. Percy had been claimed. Annabeth was his friend. He escaped death, not once, but twice. He started to feel optimistic about this quest. Maybe they really could do it. Get the bolt, save his mum, restore peace over Olympus. He felt himself smile. I just have one more question to ask, Annabeth said, turning to face the son of the sea god. What's your favourite movie? Percy grinned. End of this little one-shot. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that because I know it's been basically 2 weeks since that episode dropped, but I cannot help it. These two are so freaking cute. And the fact that he picked up the lemongrass scent. In the 4th book, Percy and Annabeth hug when she's upset, and he notices that her hair smells like lemon. And here's a fun fact. Lemon is a spider repellent, and Annabeth is arachnophobic, so I wouldn't be surprised if she used lemon product as a way to help herself relax when spiders are around. Anyway, yeah, what a lovely little chapter. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, comment and subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Have a good day, night, or whatever time zone you're in. Bye my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'll see you in another video. Take care.